Queen City. We're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. Now into the box, Jonathan Gore. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Atlanta, the shortstop, Jonathan
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Gore.
And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we are underway here in Cincy. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Bennett is there and he'll bring this one in. Ready now is Nick Marshall.
The left fielder, Nick Marshall.
And now the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Popped him up. Number 25 has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now to bat, Coleman. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
28.
The pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he fouls this one off. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here is number 25. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Reds, the second baseman, number 25.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And this is popped up near second base. And there's your first out of the inning. So now here is Patrick Bennett as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Fouled off. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Next to hit, Bob Stewart. He had 8 at-bats in the series. He's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
That's
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alexander Harris. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Alexander Harris.
First pitch on the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Today's ball game gives the Braves a chance to end the series on a really high note. A win will complete the sweep.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Cody.
Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Takes this the other way to right. Now gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
That is good. The second baseman, number 37.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. To the plate now, Williams. And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
1-1.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a curveball misses inside.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Jackson.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Count is 1-2 now. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Next to dig in, Johnny Brown.
The catcher, Johnny Brown.
First offering on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set. The 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. Gone! Stepping in now, Rube Foster. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Virgil Stewart.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. This is foul right side. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Stepping in next, Wayne Ewing.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ewing is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, here is Matt Berry.
The first baseman, Matt.
First pitch of the AB now. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1. Number 21 would be next. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Coleman finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jonathan Gore. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2-1. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Bennett will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Now to the plate, Nick Marshall flew out last time up.
Marshall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And it's gone. Standing in now, Coleman. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
To short, hit hard. Scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So now into the box is Alexander Harris. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. And now here is number 21. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. First pitch of the AB on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And now Nomura,
the catcher, number 19.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
There's ball 4. So now the pitcher, Sam Pittman. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call.
Pittman.
He's set and the pitch. In there, strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Nomura, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready now for Cincinnati, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that one is gone.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Into the box now, Patrick Bennett. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a ball rolls softly to second. He's got it, and there are 2 away now. Next, here is Bob Stewart. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him.
Now batting, third baseman, Virgil.
Into the box, Virgil Stewart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Ready with the 3-1. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The center fielder, Wayne Ewing.
From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Matt Berry is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 5-4 game.
The batter, number 21.
At the plate now, number 21, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly onto first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Cody Lawrence. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Now to the plate, here is Williams. Worked a walk his first time up. The pitch.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Of course, there was a fastball.
Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Up next for Atlanta.
So now to the plate, Zach Jackson, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Popped him up. Number 25 over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next up, Donnie Brown. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
The 1-0. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
High pop-up. Berry trying to get there. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the upper deck and gone. In now, Rube Foster.
The pitcher, Rube.
Swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Stepping up is Nomura. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
The catcher, number 19.
Now here it comes.
Nope.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box,
now
Sam
the
Pittman,
pitcher.
0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Pittman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Number 25.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, number 25. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1-0 the count. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he looks at ball 4 now so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Now here's the first offering. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Gore. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bennett has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Next to hit is Nick Marshall.
Nick Marshall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
1-1 to count. Here it comes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The batter.
Next, it'll be Coleman, grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Alexander Harris would be next. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Line towards center field. Ewing able to track it down for the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Bob Stewart.
The right fielder, Bob.
Now the first pitch.
Stewart.
Circle change, too low, ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And that's the first
Third
out.
baseman, number 3, Virgil Stewart.
Here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And there's ball 2 now.
Count is 2-1.
Smoked on the ground left side, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Wayne Ewing, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt
Into the box
Berry.
now, Matt Berry, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Tom Zinter is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Zinter.
Into the box, number 21, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Looped out towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
The batter, number 19.
To the plate now, Nomura, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now both runners on the move. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Number 0 will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! Stepping in now, number 25. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, the left fielder, Patrick Bennett.
At the plate, Patrick Bennett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Raybar San Martin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 28, Raybar.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next, the dangerous power threat, Alexander Harris. First pitch of the AB now.
The third baseman, Alexander.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Cody Lawrence. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Throwing to second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Chase Parker will try and loosen up here as he'll be the runner at second base following the injury. So now to the plate, Williams. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The center fielder.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Zach Jackson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Donnie Brown would be next. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Donnie Brown.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Donnie Brown is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bob Stewart. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Third baseman, number 3.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Virgil Stewart, singled in his last at-bat. Right there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wayne Ewing is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. First offering, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ewing, the runner at first with 2 gone. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. The 1-1 home.
Ball that time.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the payoff pitch home, fouled away. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Gary Wells is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Gary Wells.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped him up. Stewart has room in foul territory. 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Gore. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly onto first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So stepping in is Nick Marshall.
Nick Marshall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey.
2-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter, number 28.
Into the box now. Coleman, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Philip Fermaniac will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Atlanta, number 57.
Now at the plate is number 21. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Count even at 2-2. Popped high in the air. Parker waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Nomura.
Number 19.
First offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lined hard to center field. Jackson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Lee will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball in.
The 1-0. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now back, number 25.
Into the box, number 25, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over.
Your attention,
Lawrence has been summoned
now
from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46. Bart.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Alexander Harris, and they could use a spark from him here.
Leading off for Atlanta, the third baseman, Alexander Harris.
He's set. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he fouls this one off. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So next to hit is Chase Parker, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Williams. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
This is popped up. Number 25 is there, and the side is retired. bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Patrick Bennett. And now the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The Braves entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late-game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, but he did just that.
Alex Burke is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 66, Alex Burke.
Standing in now Bob
batting,
Stewart,
right fielder,
as the first pitch to
Bob
him is off the plate for
Stewart.
a ball 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Virgil Stewart. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now
so the next to bat will be Wayne Ewing. First delivery to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2-0 now. 3-0 now.
3-0.
And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
There's nothing better as a pitcher than throwing what should have been ball 4, but you're able to get a guy to chase after it anyway.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The first baseman.
And now in the box, Matt Berry. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ball 1. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Donnie Ryan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Zach Jackson.
Leading off to the plate, the center fielder, Zach Jackson.
First delivery to him. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Nope.
Ryan is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Zach Jackson becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2-2 the count. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ari Salazar will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Here's the first pitch.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. 0-1, here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, that's kicked out.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Up next, Jonathan Gore. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. And that misses. 2-2. Final strike for the Braves. Still even at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AV hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Nick Marshall will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Nope. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get him back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. Cincinnati posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Sam Pittman takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 11 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Take